Okay, so as you see in this good old title sequence, my Twitter account has gotten shadow banned. It's not like a complete shadow ban because the people who follow me can still see my content, but no new people can see my content, and you can't bring my account up on the search page or any of that stuff. And oh, it's a little bit of an ironic thing because my video right before this one, not the follow PewDiePie one, but the other one about how Tumblr sucks and how Twitter is amazing. Find it funny that right after I post that video, basically praising Twitter in all of its glory, this happens. And it just kind of strikes me as interesting because, you know, my creative drive, like, it just recently hit its peak, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm about to start pushing out more content, you know, I'm going to start making more videos, things of that nature, and then this happens. So as far as Twitter goes, I can't reach out, like, anymore with that account. I mean, yeah, you know, whenever I'm making my posts and stuff, you know, people will retweet things, and then some people will follow me here and there, but it may only gauge, like, 1 or 2 followers every week, which is why my follow count has been, like, frozen for the past couple of months. That was the first thing that kind of got me thinking about it as to, okay, what's going on with all this stuff? Why is, you know, my Twitter engagement's been, like, kind of dead and all this stuff? So I went to this shadow ban site that you can test and see if your Twitter account has been shadow banned. And yeah, it says that I'll have the screenshot up there on the screen. So yeah, you guys can see that or whatever. But yeah, and then after that, some of my followers, they would like search me up, and it'll be like, it's showing no results. And I'm like, that makes no sense because I exist, but it's like I don't exist to the outside looking in, which is essentially what a shadow ban is. I can see my posts and my followers can see my posts, but that's about it. And, you know, that's kind of detrimental to what I'm trying to do because I'm, you know, in the mindset of me wanting to grow as a creator. Both, you know, YouTube, Twitter, you know, all these things. I want to get better on every single one of them. But it seems that Twitter might not be the platform for that. And I know that YouTube started their whole adpocalypse thing, you know, killing monetization and all that stuff. And that's all well and good. But like I say, monetization isn't really my issue because, you know, it's not like I was making a living off of my videos and all of that stuff. So monetization is just like, yeah, whatever. So as far as reaching out goes, if I can't, you know, reach out on Twitter, I don't know exactly what I'm going to start doing. I mean, I'll still use Twitter because, you know, that I've been saying, you know, you want to talk to me, have some Twitter since like the beginning of time. So that can still be like the platform for my followers to kind of communicate with me a lot better. Because I know the lack of communication is something that a lot of YouTubers do, and I want to make sure that I at least maintain that, you know, being able to communicate with you guys. But, you know, I still want to grow as a creator, so I'm going to have to find more ways to, like, reach out in it, like, well, not in addition, in exclusion of Twitter. I mean, I could always get back to posting on Fur Affinity because Lord knows I haven't been posting on Fur Affinity nearly as much as I need to, or as much as I used to. So that could be something that I get back doing. Also, I know when it comes to YouTube, your engagements go up based on watch time, and there's that 10-minute threshold. But when it comes to like a Sergal's thoughts and stuff like that, it's kind of hard for me to just ramble on for 10 minutes because whenever you're recording a video, 10 minutes can be a very long time. Unless it's like a gaming video, which, you know, 10 minutes can fly by easy. But if you're trying to stay on to one specific topic, then yeah, 10 minutes can be a pretty long time. Which is why most of my videos run around in the, you know, 4 to 5 minute range. With the exception of Furry's Tribe, stuff like that, because those videos have a lot of prep time and all that stuff. I mean, I could kind of keep the little bits in there where I'm like losing my train of thought and stuff like that. I can kind of edit them, you know, chop it up or whatever. I can try to start hitting that 10-minute threshold, but can't guarantee anything. But I know that when it comes to YouTube, that's one of the things that they kind of push for because I guess, you know, views aren't really the thing that they're going after. It's the watch time, which is kind of like what the whole YouTube Red. Is YouTube Red still a, yeah, actually YouTube Red is still a thing, because anytime I log into any of my other accounts, I always get that notification like, hey, you can download music and watch ads and no ads with the videos, and ads are gone. Join YouTube Red today. And I'm just like, can you fucking not? But yeah, that's just kind of what's been going on a lot recently. And like I say, I've just been kind of thinking to myself as to what I can do to kind of start reaching out more. If my reach on Twitter, which by far was my favorite social media platform, but they're like suppressing me, much like YouTube kind of started to with the whole adpocalypse thing. But I guess adpocalypse, that was like far and wide. That was across, like everybody had to deal with that. Versus shadow banning, it just kind of happens at random. And there's like a little forum that people have linked me to saying that, okay, this is why shadow banning happens. And yeah, it just happens at random sometimes, and there's nothing they can do about it. And I'm just like, okay, so this is like one of your little automated security system type things, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm like, that's alright, that's well and good. Now, I do know that YouTube, like the mobile app, has started to implement some like some more social media-y type things, like the whole Snapchat stories basically, and things of that nature. And I could more than likely start using that stuff, like use the stories, and like whenever I'm doing another first try and I need suggestions, like with the weird food combinations one, I can just post that to YouTube, because, you know, most of my followers are on YouTube anyway, so I can just start posting that type of stuff to YouTube instead of trying to follow people from YouTube to Twitter or any of these other things, which, like I say, yeah, I'm still on Twitter. It's still my social media, but as far as the main ones of my attention, I'm going to have to shift that somewhere else. It'll probably be going, like, back to FA, because I know some people don't use FA, but a lot of people still use FA. And, you know, I can just start getting back to posting more on that, because, you know, FA is like what started it all. That was like the very first, like, social media that I had, not including Facebook, because I use Facebook like 100% to communicate with my family. I do have a Facebook page for ZabuTheSergal, but I don't really use it because, like I say, I use Facebook primarily for family interactions. But yeah, I mean, on Instagram all the time, always, because I love taking pictures. So yeah, Instagram, yeah, that'll be like boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Like, as far as Twitter goes, I'll probably just use it to, like, answer tweets from fans and stuff like that, carry on conversations, things of that nature. But more than likely, the main blunt of my posts will be on Furfinity, because it even feels weird to say that, because I haven't said, you know, you want to, what did I used to say? Want to talk to me? Boom, have Twitter. Want to stay updated, supposed to know when the next Q&A is going to be. A Q&A is another thing that I haven't really done in a long time. Well, there's been Ask FM, which is kind of where most of my questions have been going, or most of my questions I've been getting them from, because, you know, I'll do the Ask FM speed run type thing where I'll just kind of blow through the questions, because I think that's a little bit better than just like having a Q&A and then just picking and choosing the questions. I'll just go through all of them and then just try to answer the question as quickly as I can without going too much into detail. But yeah, that's like as far as content and stuff like that goes. I mean, I had the content, like, I've got a list of video ideas that are going to be going up. I've got series. I've sent scripts out for collabs. I've only got one video back, which, you know, that'll be coming in the very near future. But yeah, I'll be working more on that. And yeah, I'll be trying to push this whole 10-minute threshold thing, because I guess I'll just kind of, I'll pull a PewDiePie and just start adding random stuff into my videos. Just kind of bring the substance up a little bit. Kind of make it a little more entertaining instead of just being like, hey, this is me talking in front of the camera, blah, 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 woe is me, and we're done. I try to just kind of engage with it a little bit more, just kind of make it a little bit better. Yeah, because like with this video, this one, I think this one is already 10 minutes long already. So I guess if I have a lot of different things to talk about, then yeah, it's a lot easier. Yeah, what it boils down to is Shadowbanned on Twitter. Can't really, you know, push bigger growth for ZabuTheSergal on Twitter. I'll still be communicating on Twitter, but like I say, it won't be the main focus of my content. Because, like I say, all that time I spend aimlessly scrolling on Twitter, I could be taking pictures in my suit. I could be sketching, because, you know, I'm always trying to become a better artist. I could be doing so many other things. So I'm guessing this is kind of like an underlying good thing. That it's like, hey, Twitter took your soul a long time ago. Take it back. Use this time to do other stuff. Go, you know, grow your channel and all that stuff. Boost up the ZabuTheSergal name. That way you can go ahead and do the bigger and better things, and you know, you can meet new fans and just grow as a creator like you want to, instead of just wasting time scrolling on Twitter. So yeah, that's the long and short of what's going to be happening. So if you see that, you know, like the community posts here on YouTube and my posts on for Affinity are starting to go up in volume, then you know why. Because this good old shadow banning has kind of had me shift my attention from Twitter to other places. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say on the matter. If you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Affinity! I swear the little outro segment of my channel has changed so much, so much. But yeah, also be on the lookout for the posts on the community tab. I won't flood it like what happens with Twitter. You know, I'll actually post like if I have a video idea or if I want to, you know, like collab with you guys on something, do Q&A and stuff like that. Then yeah, definitely check out the community tab. Also make sure that if you don't have that bell notification hit, then hit the bell. That way you know all about all this stuff that's been happening, because in addition to my weekend videos, I'm going to be doing these vlogs a lot more regularly just so that I can stay more in touch with you guys, because I know a lot of you guys use YouTube to communicate with me more primarily. I'll start using YouTube a lot more to communicate with you guys in return. So yeah, but as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. La 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 la.